Hi, my name's Renata. Welcome to my YouTube channel, which is dedicated to intercultural communication and expat life, job search and business skills across cultures, and foreign language learning. As part of foreign language learning, I started a category called How to Improve My English. This is video number 3. So before watching video number 3, maybe you want to go back to video number 1. Every video will show you 3 idioms, a phrasal verb, and an executive vocabulary word, because these are the 3 things you can do to up your game, sound more confident, more competent, and more eloquent when communicating in English. So here's today's idiom, phrasal verb, and executive vocabulary word to help you improve your English. As always, I'm trying to put those 3 words into a sentence, situation, or dialogue, and today's sentence is the following. In a nutshell, these are the most salient points I believe we should bring up during the meeting. Now, in this sentence, where is our idiom? The idiom is in a nutshell. Where is our phrasal verb? The phrasal verb is bring up. And where is our executive vocabulary word? It is salient. As you remember from the other videos before, an idiom is an expression. It's not really a nut, and it has nothing to do with the shell. It's just an expression, and I'll explain in a minute what it means. A phrasal verb is a combination of a verb and a preposition. The verb plus the preposition have a different meaning from the verb on its own. So bring on its own has a different meaning from bring up. I'll explain what it means in just a minute. And an executive vocabulary word is a synonym or a very nice, eloquent, sophisticated replacement for an easier vocabulary word. And the word here is salient. So if understanding the sentence was really because of those 3 expressions or words, what is in a nutshell, what does salient mean and what does bring up mean? That's exactly what makes the sentence more eloquent, more up higher, a higher level, let's say. And we can replace this with simpler words, and that's exactly what I want you to achieve, to replace your simple words with those. Now, what do they mean? Let's start with our idiom. Today's idiom is in a nutshell. It simply means that you have a long story and you want to cut it short, or you want to summarize that long story. Or often in English, we say long story short. That means I'm about to summarize for you, bring it to the point. So, for example, you could say, after a long explanation, maybe you're having an interview and they say, tell me something about you, blah, 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 blah. So you go on, and then you have a very concise last statement about you, and you say, well, that's me in a nutshell, or in a nutshell, that's who I am. In a nutshell always indicates this is a summary, or I'm concluding an overview of something. It's a very useful phrase, a very good idiom to use. Today's phrasal verb was to bring something up. Now it's very different from bring. If I ask you to bring something to the meeting, it's different from bring it up. So the up makes it different. That's why it's a phrasal verb. It's a verb plus a preposition that changes the meaning. Bring up means to mention. For example, I didn't know. He's never brought it up in conversation. Meaning he never mentioned it. He never brought it up. And today's executive vocabulary word was salient. Salient means prominent, important, noticeable, or somehow standing out as something important. For example, I could say, let me summarize the most salient points of my speech. And then let's say, give you the top 3. 1, 2, 3. The most salient points, meaning the most prominent or important points, the 3 points that stand out, that are noticeable. A great replacement for that, a higher level vocabulary word, or what I call executive vocabulary word for that is salient. Now, let's go back to our original sentence. I could have said that in easier words. I could have said, all in all, these are the most important topics I believe we should mention during the meeting. That would have made my sentence easier, right? But it's all about turning your easy vocabulary words in something more sophisticated, more eloquent, a higher level of English. And that's how you do it. You say, in a nutshell, these are the most salient points I believe we should bring up during the meeting. Now it's over to you, your turn. Study the vocabulary words, put them into practice, try to use them every single day until I publish the next video with the next 3 words. And this is how you succeed to improve your English. Looking for an English language teacher? This is how you can find me. By my name, Renate Urban, or my company name, Urban Training and Services. You can contact me through my contact form on my website, or you can connect with me on LinkedIn. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know if you have any comments, you have any questions. Use the comments section on YouTube here. And if you like the videos, don't miss the next one. Subscribe and wait for the next video with the next 3 words, an idiom, a phrasal verb, and an executive vocabulary word. See you again soon. Bye.